Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Punch now, ask questions later.
Yeah, a little bit more playmaking and a little bit more frontline to protect Loken once again. Let's remember, Loken really is the focus of JDG in this split on the other side. Definitely going to have the advantage in the side lane.
And you can already see, like, look, he's going to have the advantage in lane as well. He's got so much poke, and we've seen these dives before.
No way are they diving at level 4 under the tower. They go Zoom with the flash, but it's not going to be enough. Tian gets out of the tower. That's a first blood for Khan. Never really gets an opportunity to get into that one unless he's getting ganks. We're going to 1v1 between Tian and Kanavi in the jungle. Tian going to win this one out ever so slightly, but realistically not a whole lot happens.
Yeah, it's more Kanavi trying to give Yagao space to shove in for the Destiny play.
So is Crisp. Destiny comes in and Yagao trying to finish off Tian. The hook is there and they finish the kill. Now JDG have to try and get away from this one, but LWX in from the side as well. JDG have bitten off more than they could chew. Yagao somehow survived, but Kanavi won't be so lucky. Luma over the wall and Loken has to flash, but Crisp follows him, gets the root down with his passive. The rest of the team couldn't get in because of gravity.
Way sooner than Yagao is, and can potentially make these sideline plays, but JDG don't want to give it to him.
He might just get gold carded, death sentence, face breakered, and everything else. But W7D7 gets onto the backline, somehow onto Yagao, can't finish the kill though. JDG get the pick by the skin of their teeth. Now onto Tian, but Crisp and LWX have moved up once again. And well, coming online a lot sooner than you would necessarily expect from a Twisted Fate. Fantastic news for JDG. And the big question is, oh, hang on. Zoom wants a 1v1 onto Khan in the top side. Or maybe just wants a bit of damage, I guess, by JDG. It's going to be Loken and Kanavi able to finish this one off. W7D7 was able to answer with a couple of plates in the bottom side, but certainly can't trade the tower. So that is now going to be a gold swing in favor of JDG.
And this is how JDG want to play this. They got Yagao ahead. Great. He's now a side lane threat. Who's our next threat we need to get rolling on? It's
W7D7 has some damage in the bottom lane. Call of the Forge God comes out from him, gets the knock up onto Zoom. Tian's here as well. This tower doesn't get to exist with Volibear in the mix. They don't even need to ult the tower because they're just going to finish this kill. Now suddenly Yagao, he's bitten off way more than he could chew. Chased down by the entire squad. That death sentence pulls the support away. But Yagao somehow surviving everything here. I don't know how he's doing it, but finally chopped on down. And FPX now back away, back towards the tower because their entire squad is here.
And that tower is going to be able to go down on this next wave if they want to, but they can leave Khan here to just keep that pressure up. The rest of them can get control of this dragon if they want, but looks like they got their eyes on the tower instead.
And look at LWX, he's just shoved that wave out in the mid lane as well. He can now rotate towards the dragon. This is going to be the tower falling with one more auto. And FPX moving in towards the dragon pit. Yagao.
Now they've gotten 2 dragons for themselves. A nice gold lead, but maybe more coming.
Kanavi goes in for this one with the showstopper. W7D pulled him by the hook. He's going to find himself a box onto Lumao. As the rest of the squad from JDG getting collapsed on by FPX. They are outnumbered and outgunned. A kill goes the way of LWX, which is the perfect target for FPX. As Loken, he wants to make a play for himself. Khan has to flash away. And I love to see
Call of the Forge God as well. So he's a threat on the side lane and in team fights as well.
There you go. The Call of the Forge God grabbed by W7D. And it's going to do a lot more damage than Zoom's does. Dragon started off. Destiny going to be channeled here. Yagao gets over to the backline alongside Zoom. So they're looking to make a flank play. Rams charging everywhere across the map. W7D getting straight onto Zoom though as the fight really kicks off, and LWX trying to follow up with the damage. In goes Kanavi. The haymaker on to LWX finishes the kill. FPX are faltering in the fight as Kanavi chased down, but FPX, they can't keep going on this one because they're getting surrounded. Kanavi somehow surviving. The ignite is just about enough from Crisp, but Khan falls. So does everybody. Tian the only one remaining.
And JDG find the fight that they needed. Able to position in multiple different corridors means that they can't get all knocked up by the Call of the Forge God from W7D. The flanks onto LWX, a crazy engage from Kanavi, and JDG come out on top.
And suddenly we see this scaling composition winning fights in the mid game, which is not the best scenario.
Try and defend this turret, but not sure if they'll be able to.
I don't know about that one, because JDG are looking real strong. They'll finish this one off. Arrow goes in, but it's on to Zoom. He's happy to tank this one, finds a knock-up as well. And in goes Kanavi, face breaker. There's a Moonlight Vigil and a kill for Kanavi onto LWX. Now W7D desperate to escape, but a death sentence and a beautifully named ability for what it does right there. JDG find 2, and they're running a Baron.
They can take this. Welcome to the face breaker.
Well, Khan, it's time to show what you're made of right here. Gets a bit of damage onto Kanavi. I don't see a way for Tian to get into this pit here. Baron will be taken. Tian knocked up, and he might just be taken down as well. Yagao easily has the damage. In fact, it's Zoom to grab that kill for himself. 9-7 on the score to reduce the impact of this kind of level of Aphelios right now. He's only 2-0-2 on the scoreboard, but he's 50 CS up. And he has got a whole bunch of turret plates. He's got a whole bunch of...
It is absolutely insane. And what you try and do is FPX here. I mean, JDG have Baron. They're sieging up. They're only...
Tell me, you're the analyst.
I know. That's the problem is...
This is rough right now for FPX as they've got to try and find some miracle fight, some way to start something. But this inhibitor, I don't think they can defend it. I don't think even if they go for a fight that this is winnable right now. Lumao looking for a hook, but doesn't quite connect. And the siege can continue all day long. Still 40 seconds on this Baron. Loken just going to be able to throw these turrets out to keep doing the damage. He's got the Calibrum for range onto this inhibitor as well. And in the meantime, Yagao just sets it up in the mid lane.
And you've got no real hope here. FPX trying to look for the engage in Yagao.
The hope is a play onto Yagao, but Dredgeline is going to go wide, and that means now JDG, they make the counter play. Into the base they go. Tian jumps into the middle of the fray, but he's not going to be able to finish anybody off. Zoom just tanking the tower in the meantime. Khan just getting 1v1 by the AD carry here as Loken annihilates every minion in sight, and now he moves his eyes over towards FPX's health bars. LWX went down during the scrap, but this is going to be a second inhibitor. And I don't think JDG are going to try and force the issue on the game just yet, but I mean, the game is just about kind of insane steal.
If Tien dies, though,
look,
the whole game goes down.
They're committed to this one, but the gold lead is still 8,000, and that is going to be the end of LWX already. Loken finishes the kill as Crisp jumps into the fray as well, but he's just not tanky enough. 2 kills for the Aphelios, and the only thing I'm looking at is how many kills can Loken get in this fight. There's the triple. Now on towards doing B as well. A crit would do the job, but Yagao steals it. That's just rude.
Ah, come on. But either way, JDG will close out this game in a commanding fashion, and FPX are just left scratching their heads.
Well, you know what? When we came into this one saying this is the modern grudge match of the LPL, JDG say it's not much of a grudge. It's more a pest control right now. 1-0 for JDG as they crush FPX in 30 minutes.
And it just looked like JDG had full... Kennen works beautifully here. You do well in that top lane matchup. You got AP with range, which is what Wukong really struggles against. Plus now, hey, you've got this massive disengage tool in that strike to jump onto Zoom quite a bit. But we're okay in the bottom lane. But what you have to bear in mind is the ability power.
Are we okay in the bottom lane? Because Kanavi's moving in for a gank here, slows onto LWX. He does flash out, but Crisp, I don't think there's any way for him to get out of this play. Dredgeline comes through, but ultimately, it's a kill for Kanavi once more. He's just looking for the 1v1 here. Doesn't have the flash. He's gone Smite Ignite for this one. But the rest of the squad is here, so he doesn't need the flash. They're going to burn him down. Yagao grabs that kill, and already this is rolling out of control from FPX here. Flash forward from Yagao as they get onto Crisp once more. Still had his flash from the play earlier, though.
They take time to ramp up. It was the same in spring where they were sitting in 4th place. No one expected much until Lumao struck.
Lumao gets a double bind here. Tian, he's already going to be locked up by Yagao. There's a good bit of damage back, but ultimately he can't get over the wall. Didn't have his flash available, so Loken grabs it up towards the top side. He wants to get onto Zoom. Flash still available, but in goes Khan to get a knock-up slice in Maelstrom. Doing B going to be stunned underneath the tower, but he has a whole bunch of damage. Flashes for the kill. That's a nice pickup here for FPX.
And it's fantastic for FPX to get something back in the tank.
Kanavi wants to 1v1 the enemy mid laner. Collateral damage. The burn. Oh my days, he's done it. 2v1.
And manages to get a kill back over. This is how strong Graves is right now. But Tien wants to answer back. But the bear is not a threat, as Zoom is going to TP back in.
Now the bear is under threat. The teleport comes through from Zoom. Can they get the stun, though? I don't think it's happening.
Sorry, no, but they have. They are not going to stop making plays.
Zoom is definitely not their best friend right now as they're trying to make these plays. Khan gives him a thumbs up as he goes down under the tower, but Yagao trying to answer for this one. Damage onto Tian, but can't really finish that one off. Arrow's just a tiny little bit late from Loken.
It was a solid effort, but not quite able to amount to very much. But look, FPX, they're going to gift over the Drake for this, so it is about trying to get some gold into Khan. But unfortunately, JDG are answering everywhere.
Yeah, this gold-wise has not gone the way of FPX. Unfortunately for them, that is going to be a huge amount of gold onto
And
Kanavi.
this is Kanavi's, well,
Oh, hang on. Lumau's just used his magical journey, and suddenly he's found himself... Oh, no. Crisp hit the wall with his anchor. Tempered Fate keeps Lumau alive, flashes over the wall. It's going to be followed by LWX, though, and Loken has to get himself out of dodge.
over towards Kanavi, I would imagine. Tien has a 3-level disadvantage here for trying to steal it, and he manages
he's going to
it.
go for it anyway. Kanavi now going to be stunned up as Tian goes in for this one. Killer Instinct on cooldown, though. They are just going to grab themselves a dragon. You know what? It's going to be really excited at the bottom side. It's just Kanavi. Kanavi is just taking FPX on by himself. Loken is going to be taken on by himself as well, as he's dived by absolutely everyone. Tempered Fate, though. And it means Loken gets away with this one. Yagao has to flash out for his own life, but Kanavi is finally here, and that's where the damage really is. Wildcards across Team Zoom, gets the stun, only onto 2MP though. As the rest of FPX trying to escape. Lumau, can he get the binding onto anyone? Not going to quite find the stun here. But JDG, they can just keep going in the bot lane right now.
Yeah, they are going to get this tower. Khan will answer on this top side of the map, but JDG, they turn around the play, they get what's about to spawn, and more gold into their pockets means more damage for a fight that FPX probably don't want to take at this stage.
Khan will be able to answer at
Towards a
least.
Zeal item, and then over towards finally something like a Duskblade or a Yomu's Ghostblade that Serrated Dirk is for. It just gives you a little bit more trading power in these early laning phases, but we'll have to see how FPX are going to contend with Kanavi.
Oh, Crisp, he's got himself a stopwatch to keep himself safe for now, but that's a gold card and a kill for Yagao. Now teleport comes through from Khan as they look to capitalize. Great equalizer. Khan, though, is denied by Lumau, and the disengage is just beautiful.
So well done by JDG.
Kanavi's just farming in the meantime, by the way.
Well, he might get caught out here. Khan has Cyclone available.
Are they catching him out, or is he catching them out? It turns out they're getting caught out by him. Yeah,
God.
that is not... You don't get to kill this guy anymore. He has too much damage. Yagao's staying way too long, though. Gold card going to have to come out here. Does he have the damage to actually finish anyone off? Khan trying to finish the kill onto him. Zoom coming in over from the side.
Oh, he's alive!
Oh my goodness, he somehow survived this one. Zoom doesn't even have to ult for this kill. He can just auto Khan down in the end. Loken grabs the killing blow. In the meantime, Kanavi continues to just farm.
He manages to farm himself a dragon, and
And they are not looking to slow down. Do&B dodges the Tempered Fate, but it doesn't matter all too much. He's caught himself in an alcove, lays out the red carpet, and does a good bit of damage. Nice flash out of him as well. Do&B gets away with his life for now, at least. Tian forced away. Collateral damage can't quite finish the kill, and now Crisp coming in. Gold card, but he pulls in Kanavi. This would be a huge shutdown if they can get it. It's Do&B to finish that kill off, but he's traded with his own life here. Crisp will fall as well, as Loken trying to clear it up. 2 for 2, and you know what? FPX are happy with that. Cyclone onto Loken as they try to close the gap. The Acathian Rain finishes the kill, and Zoom is way too late to the party. Khan trying to finish that one off as they back away, but FPX get themselves a fight. Importantly, LWX got a whole bunch of gold there. He got all 3 of the kills. LWX now getting onto Yagao as another fight is just exploding on our screens. The Kaiser barely got away, but Do&B won't be so lucky. Kanavi ain't done just yet. Collateral damage is on cooldown. Kills rather than the Baron from FPX. Tian wants to get into the pit here. 2,000 and JDG, they're just going to burst this one down. In fact, no, they're going to turn on towards Khan. Cyclone comes out, but he's the first one to go down. Zoom! What is that? Immediately just blows FPX apart.
And that's 3 members now from FPX down in the blink waves. Oh, hang on.
Oh, I'm going to hit Do&B. Not the greatest target because he's a million miles away, but all it needs to do is open up this tower. Stun onto Crisp as well. In goes with the Cyclone, the Equalizer, all of the ults layered on top of each other. Kanavi goes down as well, and Zoom now has to try and get out of dodge. Yagao doesn't have the damage to win a team fight by himself, and JDG Siege is thwarted by FPX.
I was in the middle of saying JDG want to take it slow. They want to go to side lanes. They don't want to group for FPX because that's where FPX are strongest. We just got it shown, and FPX turn it around. They can go towards this second dragon now and at least push back this Baron buff play from JDG.
And with fights like this, you can see that this series is personal. Such a beautiful execution out of FPX as well. When these ultimates are layered on 10 stacks as well. This is going to be an extra tower taken here by JDG. They don't need a Baron for that one. They know that they're just stronger. The question for me is...
And you don't give FPX the opportunity to shove out waves and try and make these plays.
Kanavi could be in trouble here. Look at the damage out of this Graves. I thought Graves had run out of his cigar, but he's smoking FPX right now. Zoom goes golden to keep himself safe as the rest of the team was kept busy. Beautiful stun from Lumao. And that's an extra kill going their way as well. Zoom, he don't care about killing Crisp because he's running down the mid lane.
Lumao is going to keep Doomby at bay as well, stop him from backing, and as long as Doomby can't get into the base, JDG can look to end.
They are going to close this one out. What a ridiculous performance out of JDG. Although they have run out of minions, it doesn't seem to be stopping them. Taking the first Nexus tower down here. Luma arrives on the Bard, and actually it is going to be enough. But now they can just go straight back on towards this Baron here. The super minions, as you say, in the base. They even get the Nexus tower and the Baron on top of it. Everything coming up JDG.
And look, they've even got time now if they want to back, then get out onto the map for this Cloud Dragon. It really does feel like base for a moment. You've got Yagao use the Destiny in, Ward down, and Zoom just comes in to join in.
I'm on board.
Well, I mean, JDG might just end.
Or just run it down the mid lane. That's also an option because Kanavi just blew TN apart. In comes Khan with the equalizer as well, but Zoom has way more ult damage than you do. This is going to be the end of FPX in this series. Double comes through for Loken, and that is going to be that. A clean 2-0 from JDG. And it ain't much of a grudge anymore, I fear.
It really isn't. And I mean, JDG, you can see the smile on Yagao's face there. He knows that they just dismantled FPX. And JDG look back at that spring split champion strength once again.
It felt like it was a slow start to the split for them. It was